So I wanted to. My video's going extremely slow and loading up, and it's probably because there's snow outside and it's snowing, and people are just all at home gobbling up the internet. So while that's loading, I had made a comment that I said for new fans to associate themselves with the new artists, there's usually it's usually because that artist is either in the genre of music that you prefer, or they're just so much different, so much like I guess the best word to describe them is unique and authentic, and that's what Alejandro has done since I've listened to him, because is unique, and he is, like, nobody should ever change their music because of some people's opinions, even if their love for the music has nothing to do. Put money aside, put fancy cars and all that stuff aside. If they're doing it for the music, I would never ever criticize them. So whenever I hear people like, "Oh, so and so sold out," it's like, no, they love music and they didn't sell out. I mean, why would selling out ever really be a bad thing for some fans? Because for others, you're just gaining a wider audience. So it can't necessarily always be a bad thing. And he's not going to sell out, I don't think, ever, which is fine, which is awesome. But the sound he brings is different. And here's an example from actually American Idol when he did his duet with I think his name is Walker Burrow or something, and they did Mrs. Robinson. And before that came up, a good little bit of insight to what I guess I'm trying to say is this.
Anytime you do an iconic song, there's a lot of pressure because you want to do it right and you want to do it a little bit different. But if you do it a lot different, people tend to not like that.
And that's what I was talking about at the end. When you do something different, it's hard for people to get on board. And that's exactly what I said in the first, in my reaction video. That's, like I said, will probably load after this. It's different in what he brings. I had a hard time, like, placing what genre would he be in, because it would probably be alternative, or I really don't know. It's not pop at all, but it's unique. It's not bad. It's good. And a lot of the other songs, his originals, my God, they're great. They're already on my playlist saved up. But the song that I reviewed tonight or reacted to tonight, it falls in that in between state of being, one, what genre is this, and two, are fans of his gonna latch onto this? Are they gonna be like, okay, I'm not used to Alejandro like that, or stay away from it? And if I was never, if any of you guys never commented or ever had commented about, hey, check out his originals, I honestly probably would have not. Even though I'm a huge fan of his, I'm just so accustomed to some of my favorite songs of his that I'm just listening to those on repeat. But I'm glad you guys came with your suggestions. I absolutely love it, and I love diving deeper into more of his music, which is awesome because it just opens me up to liking and doing what he does, and definitely following him more closely. It's just, again, I don't want to sound disingenuous by saying, like, I don't like that, or oh, that was great. It's either good or bad. So give me your thoughts.